Hello, and welcome to the Game Show Gauntlet Solo Mix. Yay!
Yay!
My name is Corey, and we're back after a very long hiatus in which I spent the time mostly finding myself and unsuccessfully running for Supreme Court Justice. I don't know who they picked instead of me, but I hope he's a winner. So today with us on the Game Show Gauntlet, we have Josh. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Corey.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Woke up like 30 minutes ago, and we're ready to do this.
Actually,
yeah.
I've been up for an hour. That's why my hair looks so nice. So, tell the people at the internet a little bit about you.
Sure. I'm Josh. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm employed with the Trivia Entertainment Company, so it's just fancy terms for I host bar trivia.
Me too.
But yeah, plenty of nights a week. I write questions. I have a lot of fun with it. So yeah.
So we're gonna run 5 rounds of play. You're gonna compete against yourself and the game, and we will tally up your score at the end and put you on the leaderboard. And whoever has the highest score at the end of the game wins.
All right.
So at the end of this game, it's gonna be you. You're gonna have the highest score because there's no one else here.
Gotcha.
You're already a winner, but then we compare you to other people, and that's usually when most winners fall flat.
Yeah.
So, do you have any last questions, Josh?
Not that I could think of.
Fair enough. All right, so let us play the Game Show Gauntlet.
Yeah.
The game is Spin-Off. So, Spin-Off is a trivia game with a bit of luck involved. Are you ready to play Spin-Off?
Let's do it.
All right. So, Spin-Off starts off with... Have you ever played Yahtzee before?
I'm quite familiar with Yahtzee,
Okay,
yes.
cool. This is Yahtzee for assholes. So what's going to happen is I've got numbers here, 1 to 6, like a die. They'll rotate a bunch, and then you'll say stop several times, like 5 times, and then those numbers will stop. And if they make one of the combinations you see on the left there, 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 kind, 3 of a kind, straight, full house, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, you win that money. Now, you can earn up to 3 spins. So, you need to get at least one of these questions right to do anything. So, let's ask you a question. Here we go. Question number 1. Reykjavik is the capital of what country? Finland, Iceland, or Greenland?
Alright. Multiple choice does help, but in my mind, I at least have one of those. I think it's the capital of Iceland.
That is correct.
Good.
I found a button. Governor Ratcliffe, Nakoma, and Grandmother Willow are all characters in which Disney film? Pocahontas, The Lion King, or Coco?
I was a Disney kid growing up. That's Pocahontas.
Also correct. Well done. And final question. How many pins are in the back row in 10-pin bowling? 2, 3, or 4?
Ooh, I think it's got to be 4.
It does have to be 4. You're absolutely right. So you've earned all 3 spins.
Yes!
That's where we dump the easy questions, so maybe...
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah.
That'll help me a lot.
So I'm going to start the board up now, and you'll just say stop to stop each of the numbers.
Stop.
6.
Stop.
4.
Stop.
3.
Stop.
3.
Stop.
6. Alright, so if you were to stop right now, you would have 2 pair, which would give you $150, but, like I said, Yahtzee for assholes. You can lock any of those numbers, and then you have 2 more spins. So, would you like to lock any of these numbers in place?
I think I better lock some of those and spin again here.
Okay, what would you like to lock?
Let's lock the 3s.
Okay. Spin again?
Let's do it. Stop.
4.
Stop.
3.
Stop.
5. You've upgraded to 3 of a kind, which would give you $300. You still have 1 spin left. What would you like to do?
I got 3 3s. I better try for more. So let's freeze that blue 3, and we'll take that last spin.
Okie dokes. Here we go.
Stop.
5.
Come on, 5. Stop.
5! Hey, that's a full house!
Nice.
Alright, $500 goes in your bank. and we are going to return to the Chrome, where we see that after 1 of 5 rounds, Josh, you have $500.
Perfect.
How you feeling so far?
Pretty good, but I realize in hindsight I should have really asked for a 3 because that would have given me 150 more. But first game, make that up.
Let's go to round 2. So we've done spin-off already. So let's see what else we can do. The game is Blockbusters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
You good with Blockbusters?
Oh yeah, we got this.
Let's play Blockbusters. So as you know, Blockbusters is a game of initialisms. That first one has a lot of M's on it. Let's just put it that way. So, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. The initials to each of the answers appear right there on the board. All you have to do is give me the correct answer. We'll start at the left side and work our way from gold to gold. If you give me a correct answer, that block goes ding and you get $200. If you get it wrong or if you pass, you don't get any money and you won't get $1,000. It's as simple as that. So we'll start at the left side. Are you ready, Josh?
I am ready for Blockbusters.
Let us play, starting with TMMM. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Which Amazon Prime comedy series won Emmys this month for supporting actress, writing, and lead actress in a comedy series?
Oh, it's the... I know this and I can't think of it. Can I pass? Let's just pass.
We can't come back to it.
Uh-oh. So I gotta think of it now. It's the... said some like weird word like Maisel or something like that. Just get rid of it, pass it.
In math, the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared is better known as what?
Pythagorean theorem.
Correct. SL, what country was known as Ceylon until it became a republic in 1972?
Sri Lanka.
Correct. FC, the big 3 American car manufacturers are Ford, General Motors, and what other company?
Ford, General Motors, and... let's see. Pass.
Which Motown singer was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988 as a member of the Supremes?
Diana Ross.
Correct. Just in the nick of time. 1 second left on the clock. Let's go over what you missed. Which Amazon Prime comedy series won Emmys on this month for supporting actress, writing lead actress, and like 100 more? The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
That's it.
Yeah. And the big 3 American car manufacturers are Ford, General Motors, and Fiat Chrysler. Yep.
I was wondering where that F was. It was like Ford cars?
Ford, General Motors,
Ford cars.
and Ford cars.
I mean, there's trucks. Yeah.
We are all built Ford tough. Anyhow, you did get 3 of those right, so I'm going to give you another $600, which means, as we return to the scoreboard after 2 rounds of play, if perfection is $2,000, you're at $1,100, so you're 9 under par. There we go. Actually, perfection. Par is not perfection. Par is
Par is like any schmuck.
Yeah. Your average idiot should have X amount, and I would say, I think 500 is a fair amount for each. Like half, if perfection, yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about someone else can figure out the game theory of this piece of shit later.
Comments below.
Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's move on to round 3. Round 3, as the giant TV moves around and it eventually fades away out of view. Josh, you'll be playing Only Connect.
My favorite.
Was that a fist pump of excitement or despair?
I don't Only Connect.
How Only Connect works for people who are stumbling upon this late at night because their lives are sad and empty. Only Connect is a game where I show you up to 4 connected clues. They are connected in some, for lack of a better term, condescending manner. They are linked in the smuggest way possible. So what you'll need to do is figure out the connection between the 4, or remember it from the episode I probably took it from. If you can do so, you will win $1,000 with the first clue, and with every subsequent clue that you have to ask for, you will lose a little bit of money. There is also the fact that there's only 60 seconds on the clock, so you'll have to figure out the connection pretty fast. but not as fast as they do on the actual show, because I adapted this for Americans who are
America dumb.
America is too many words. I don't know. All right. Are you ready, Josh?
Ford cars.
Ford cars. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Here we go. Round 3 of the Game Show Gauntlet starts with this clue.
Sour tasting. Sour tasting. So some maybe like a rating scale or quality of something. Let's take the next clue.
It's all my exes.
Tray planted? They're tray planted?
Yep.
I'm thinking like plant. Sour tasting food. Tray planted. We better take another one. Next. Divine Wind. Oh, that's a translation of something. Like Japanese or something. What's Orchestra? What's Divine Wind? It's some translation of something, but I don't know the language. Which you're probably gonna want to know, huh? Alright, let's buzz in. Gotta take a gamble here. Are these literal translations of terms that we use in English, but from the language of German?
They all sound very German. Sour tasting is probably Pfeffenfugen. But, no, it's not German. In fact, you're gonna kick yourself.
Don't say it. Don't show Empty Orchestra, of course, yeah.
Yep. Empty Orchestra is... can you tell me all the Japanese words?
Yeah, karaoke is Empty Orchestra. Divine Wind. Oh, that's like karate, isn't it?
It's, I think... On my notes, it's kamikaze. That's what I have in my notes.
Kamikaze, okay.
Yep.
Tray planted.
Yeah.
Is that bonsai?
It is bonsai. That's where they put
Sour,
those little trees.
Sour tasting. Ooh, umami?
No, it actually describes the rice that they use in sushi.
Okay.
Sour tasting. So, you were very close. You were 75% there.
That was close.
But Mrs. Cohen-Mitchell would not give you that. So,
no.
Neither will I. We're just we're gonna make this go away. And at the end of 3 rounds, you are still at $1,100.
All right. It hurts, but we gotta go on.
We gotta do what we gotta do. All right. And Josh, here is game number 4.
Oh. Yeah.
The Monopoly Millionaires Club is a game that requires none of your thinking ability. It just requires that I find some dice. And I have some dice right here.
Yes.
So, I'm also
Remember
going
those bad boys.
They're squishy big dice. Oh, so nice. That's gonna get cut out. Anyway, so here's the Monopoly Millionaires board. Your job is to get to Boardwalk. Boardwalk is at the bottom. You are at the top. Overshooting Boardwalk is no good because then you just land on Go, and we want to land on Boardwalk. It's very clever how we do this. So I'm going to roll the die, and then I'm going to show you the roll, and then it's going to move you up. Whatever you land on, you bank that money, and then that number gets removed off the board. If that number gets rolled again, you're in trouble. So don't use your power of psychic ability?
Smartiness.
Yes, use your smartiness to make me not roll the number again. Now, I'm going to give you one protection, one do-over from a bad roll, so you do have protection against that in the event we do that. Are you ready?
Let's roll some dice, or you'll roll some dice. But yeah, go.
There we go. Your first roll. Hey, look at that. It's a 6.
Hey.
You have $125, and a 6 is off the board. Remember, you have to land exactly on Go. Would you like to stop, or would you like to keep rolling?
Let's see. We are 8 spaces from Boardwalk. I think we should just go on.
Okay.
We can do this.
The next roll is a 2.
2?
You now have $300. A 2 is off the board. You are now 6 steps away from Boardwalk.
It'd be tricky to do with only the 5 and the 1, but I think we gotta go on.
Okay, we're gonna roll again. And we've rolled another 2.
Uh-oh.
So, your insurance marker is now gone, which means you have a decision to make. Should we keep going, or should we stop with your $300?
Still more good rolls than bad, so I think we better try one more.
Okie dokes. So I'm going to shake this up and toss it in the box. And the box has come up with a 3.
3 is good, alright.
Now, if you roll a 1, you would get another $275. If you rolled a 4 or a 5, you'd leave with $550. And if you rolled a 2, 3, or 6, you would leave with nothing. Josh, what would you like to do?
I mean, that 550 is right above average.
True.
And I'm a right above average kind of guy, so I better stop.
I am above mediocre. We'll give you that $550. That's going to go in your bank. And at the end of round 4, you have $1,650.
Okay.
I mean, you're slowly pulling away from 100%, but you're not so far off of par. If we assume
True.
par is... You are solidly below par.
We're going to get the 1,000 in this next game, I know it.
I can feel it.
Got
Alright, let's see the last game that you'll be playing in the Game Show Gauntlet today.
Ooh.
Avanti un altro.
Is this Japanese?
We need to talk about what languages you do and don't know. This is German. No, it's not German. In fact, it's Italian.
That was actually my actual guess. Not that I'm that an idiot. Yeah.
So, Avanti un altro, as I find the iPad, we are playing a game that the internet loves.
Uh-oh. I recognize the graphics now, yes.
It is 21 questions wrong. So, here's how the game works for those of you. This is a new game to the Gauntlet. We've only played it 3 times, and each time it's been hilarious. I'm going to ask you a question with 2 possible answers. You just need to give me the wrong answer. If you're wrong, we'll keep going. If you're right or hesitate too long, we will send you back to the beginning. The number of the chain of questions always remains the same, no matter what. So, all you need to do is get 21 questions wrong in a row in under 150 seconds. If you can do so, you will win $1,000.
All right.
Are you ready, Josh?
Whew, 21 questions. Let's do this.
This is the big finale at this point. So, for $1,000, are you ready?
Let's get questions wrong.
All right, let's get questions wrong. On your marks, get set, go. What does a bibliophile collect, stamps or books?
Stamps.
How many utility spaces are on a standard Monopoly board, 2 or 10?
10.
How many sides does a rhombus have, 4 or 8?
8.
Who appears on the $10 bill, Jefferson or Hamilton?
Jefferson.
Who wrote the children's story The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss or Beverly Cleary?
Beverly Cleary.
What mythological creature is part man and part horse, Pegasus or Centaur?
Pegasus.
What musical term describes the speed in which music is played, signature or tempo?
Signature.
In the Disney film The Lion King, what type of animal was Timon, lion or meerkat?
Lion.
In the television series The Simpsons, what type of animal is Itchy, cat or mouse? Too much time.
Mouse.
What does a bibliophile collect, stamps or books?
Stamps.
How many utility spaces are on a
10.
standard? How many sides does a rhombus have, 4 or 8? Who appears on the $10 bill, Jefferson or Hamilton?
Jefferson.
Who wrote the children's story The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss or
Beverly
Beverly?
Cleary.
What mythological creature is part man
Pegasus.
What musical term describes the speed in which music is played?
Signature.
In the Disney film The Lion King, what type of animal?
Lion.
In the television series The Simpsons, what type of...
Mouse.
What does a bibliophile collect, stamps or books?
Stamps.
How many utility spaces are on a standard Monopoly board? How many sides does a rhombus have? 4 or 8? Who appears on the $10 bill, Jefferson or Hamilton? Who wrote the children's story The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss or Beverly Cleary? What mythological creature is part man and part... What musical term describes the speed in which music is played? In the Disney film The Lion King, in the television series The Simpsons, bronze is an alloy of tin and which metal, copper or gold?
Gold.
Which city built the first subway system in the United States, New York or Boston?
New York.
Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility, Japan or the Moon?
Japan.
What does a cartographer draw, cartoons or maps? Which French author penned the novel Les Miserables, Jules Verne or Victor Hugo?
Jules Verne.
What U.S. state was named for the wife of King Charles I, South Carolina or Maryland?
South Carolina.
In the Disney film Frozen, who is Elsa's sister, Anna or Bella?
Bella.
What's Homer Simpson's middle name, Jay or John?
John.
According to the old saying, what is a dish best served cold, success or revenge?
Yes.
Who wrote and drew the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes, Bill Watterson or Bill Keane?
Bill Keane.
In which state does the U.S. TV series The Office primarily take place, Pennsylvania or Ohio? What is the primary identity of the superhero Spider-Man, Clark Kent or Peter? Is after the time.
Damn it! Itchy and Scratchy got me.
Itchy and Scratchy did get you twice.
I was just like, cat is a cat and the mouse because it's Tom and Jerry, and wow.
Yeah.
But
tell us how you really feel.
Oh.
Well, let's get back. So you're going to get $25 for each one of those you got right. You got 20 out of 21 right. So 20 times 25 is 5, 0, 5, 10, 0, 4. That's 500?
500? That sounds good to me.
That sounds right. So, you have $2,150. Now, so Josh, you end the game with $2,150, but there is always Box 23. Box 23, as you know, is the gambit that we give all of our Game Show Gauntlet players. And here's what's inside Box 23. Box 23 contains one of 5 different cards. One of the cards says, get your money back, which makes sense. It's no risk, no foul. One of the cards says, double your money, which would give you $4,300, which is nice.
It is.
One of them says, plus 5,000, which would give you $7,150.
That's nicer.
One of them, however, says half your money, which is $1,075. Look at me doing Dick Clark math.
Yeah, I almost shouted at the wrong thing, so I'm glad you actually got there before I did.
Me too. I'm an idiot. But the last one is probably the easiest math. It's nothing, which would leave you with 0. So the scoreboard right now is as such. Nick Gates is at the top of the scoreboard with $6,550. Jessica Brand is at $5,100. Amy Ware is at $2,800. Bob Haig is at $2,100. And Joanna Van Thine has a wonderful new web series out called Mezzamorta, which you can find at mezzamortawebseries.com. And that's to make her feel better because she's at the bottom of the leaderboard with a donut. Josh Halbur, you have $2,150. If you were to stop right now in the eternal story of Bob's life, you would end up $50 ahead of Bob Haig, which would put you in solid 4th place. However, with a plus 5,000, you would definitely go into 1st place. Josh Halbur, with $2,150, what would you like to buy Box 23?
Well, Corey, as you had mentioned, I am but a mere $50 above Bob. I could stay that way and just know that I'm better than Bob. But I think that I need to pursue the end goal here. You can't have Box 23 on the table without somebody buying it. It's just too tempting. I have to buy Box 23 and try and be number 1.
You didn't come here to make friends. You came here to be number one.
No. I gotta win.
You gotta win. So
Came
Josh,
to win.
there's box 23. That's right there. That's all yours. There's no turning back now. I just want you to take a look on my screen. Does this look familiar to you?
It does.
Because
it does look quite familiar.
You gave this to me.
I did, yes.
You came to Baltimore a few years ago, and you played Game Show Gauntlet live.
Mm-hmm.
In my restaurant, live, and you gave me this little bell. And
I do. I have a bigger bell. The next time I see you, I have a bigger bell for you.
I hope that the next time you see, every subsequent time you see me, you start giving me larger and larger table bells until I have a house-sized one.
Well, goal number 7 right now is I'm gonna steal the Liberty Bell. But I mean, that's a ways down the line. Like, we'll figure that out when the time comes.
I'm from Philadelphia. I should know how to steal the Liberty Bell.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't done it already. But
I might have licked it. Anyway, these are all things no one needs to know. Shall we look inside? What's inside box 23?
I think I'm ready.
For a chance at the top of the leaderboard, what is inside box 23? You get your money back.
Okay. Better than Bob. That's all you need.
Better than Bob.
My day's good.
Your day's good. So
I love Bob. I love you, Bob.
Bob is the best.
Bob is cool.
Josh Halbur with $2,150. You are our Game Show Gauntlet champion for today. Well done!
Hey, thanks for having me.
This was a lot of fun. Yeah, would you like to say anything to the people at home without me getting demonetized?
Well, I guess I can close out how I close out all my trivia shows. Have a great rest of your night. Have an even greater tomorrow.
You say that to all of your trivia people?
Yeah.
And they come back?
They do.
Wow.
They love me. They love me so much.
There's not a lot to do in Wisconsin, is there?
Oh, drink.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyhow, I have to say thank you to Josh, first and foremost. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And I also want to thank my Patreons on Patreon. My patrons, those people, because without their support, this could never have happened, because I wouldn't have the time or the incentive to do so. So let's thank all of them right now. Bob Higgs, Sierra Riley, Curtis Gray, Dave Hurd, Dave Mattingly, Drew Summers, Elizabeth Rice, Evan Hatfield, Dave Keeper, Jeffrey Miller, Jeremy, Jerry Palumbo, John, Josh Halbur, that guy's a good.
Hey.
Alright.
Yeah.
Kyle Hershon, Luke Ferretti, Peter Terry, Pupkurts PH, Ryan, Sammy Soto, and Scott Luma. If you would like your chance to get on the Game Show Gauntlet and for me to call you a dickhead to your face, join us on Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/package. Help me make more of these, because unless I have money to show for this, my wife will not let me do this anymore. Just kidding. I love you. I'll make you breakfast in a few minutes. Anyhow, this has been the Game Show Gauntlet. Josh, you are a solid 4th place at $2,150. Congratulations. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you.
And for everyone else. We'll see you next time here on the Game Show Gauntlet Solo Mix.